Hassana Ibrahim Adongo Nimindawe Enemendabia 1 p.m. sharp. Our Mom Online Radio TV. Emmanuel Wahe Ideal Muslimah Hassana Ibrahim Adongo Nimindawe Enemendabia 1 p.m. sharp. Our Mom Online Radio TV.
Mam Radio. Wallahi, Al Jannah to Firdaus is our limit, inshallah. Amen.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. It's once again another lovely Saturday, and then it's once again on the Ideal Muslimah. Without wasting much time, we are in the studios with a beautiful and I would say an honoring lady. She's with the name Rahima. That's the Ashanti Regional Wukom, the Jimsa Wukom. So we should be very happy having her in the studios, because I know today we are going to learn a lot. Inti Emma Yenma Yensi Brofi enye inti yebe kano both yebe no brofuni trees in yebe ya etie phone nyina benya ho faso. And the topic for today, it's on the hijab. I know that we've been ranting a lot on hijab, and I know the essence of an ideal Muslimah is the hijab, because it's like our whole being Muslims. Being an ideal Muslimah is more like a hijab, the hijab itself. So it's our being. So pardon us if for over some time now we've been talking so much on the hijab, because it's about us. Ideal Muslims is so much about hijab. So without wasting much time, I'll let our sister Rahima introduce herself, because I've done a lot of the introduction. I know I didn't do it so well, so I'll let her do the introduction herself so that you get to know her.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Assalamu wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Actually, my name is Rahima Al-Hassan, a third-year student of University of Education in EMBARK campus, and I'm currently the Jimsa Women's Commissioner for Ashanti region. So that's all.
As I mentioned, we should be honored having her in the studios. I would say once again, thanks for honoring our invitation. I know you were supposed to come with someone, but she couldn't make it, so you are going to do the work for both. Don't be funny. We are going to do it, make it very interactive, so that you feel comfortable with the whole thing.
No problem.
Okay, Sister Rahima, without wasting so much time, we would want to know, yes, what the hijab is in your own perspective. What the hijab is?
I think the hijab, in my own perspective, is a covering that not only ladies or women are supposed to observe the hijab or to wear the hijab, but the ladies and the guys too as well. But most especially, it's preferably for the ladies to wear the hijab to cover themselves. And we have so many types of hijab too. We have the head covering, the body covering too, and those who only show their eyes, they cover their face, leaving their eyes to help in their movement.
So she has given us a much detailed explanation of the hijab. I learned the reason why some wear the niqab, some wear the hijab, is because different school of thoughts have come out with different views with regards to the wearing of the hijab. That's why we have a lot where some wear the niqab, others go with just...
We have the burqa too.
Okay.
And we have the hijab, the burqa, and other hijabs. But we have the differences.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have the differences. With regards to the hijab, I think the hijab, you can see someone's face when the person is wearing the hijab, because it's only covering the neck and some parts of the head.
Yeah, just like
the hair.
What I and you have done right now.
Yeah, something like that. And with the burqa too, is a very big covering that only leaves the eye, but it's a net. There's a net in front of the person's face that helps the person to breathe and helps the person to, should I say, move easily around. Yeah. And secondly, too, we have this type of hijab that's called nazma.
Okay.
Yeah, is there, and we have khimar rather. That one too is more or less like the hijab.
Okay.
The only thing is it covers the shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah. So the difference between the hijab and the khimar is the hijab doesn't cover the shoulders. It only covers the hair and the chest or the neck. But as for the khamir or khimar, it covers the shoulders as well too. Yeah.
I'm sure our followers are really enjoying the program today, because I'm sure most of you are hearing these things for the first time. So if you are following it, I'm sure you are enjoying the program and learning a lot from it. So I think our sister will continue with what she was saying. Sorry for interrupting.
No problem. And the burqa too covers the entire body. Yeah. But as I said, it only has a net around the face or the eye that helps the person to breathe and to see. And the hijab too is what we're wearing. That covers the hair, the head, the neck too as well. And we have what we call the chadur or chador. Yeah, that's like, we have different pronunciations for that too. That one too covers the entire body, leaving the face, the eye and the nose. Yeah, that's it. So you can get so many types of hijab over here covering.
To make sisters who are not, or sisters who are also listening, and other listeners who are taking part in the discussion get to know, we will try to speak the Chi so that others would also enjoy it. So I'll just translate what she just said right now into Chi so that others would also enjoy it. You see, in all kind of say hijab no emugwa hojo bebre, and I'm didn't say bebre na amuti, and then we see different types of hijab. There were different types of covering. Yeah, covering, I would say. There were hijab, no, there were niqab, there were himar, there were burqa, there were nazma, there were shador, there were bebre. And no boss is saying to our boss to talk about that types of covering. No, yeah, they say bebre na ye nimni hijab, and then what the types of covering na Muslimah. I was say oh yeah, and yes, rapi no. Ya can't what the hijab is in Tiabana boss tofa kakra. Again, the essence of the hijab. Ab broni be kind of what is the essence of hijab? Hijab ne kra ne hum faso ne saying. Again, na yesha hijab no. Han Tiabana boss tofa kakra. My is nebe yeti for so a bit me edi bika crash or matazo. Unti same repeat Rahima.
Me pacho hijab no. First of all, it symbolizes say uye Muslimah na say unye Muslimah. Yeah, we have so many kinds of Muslim around the globe. Others are saying, say, I'm a Muslim, but I'm not a hijab wearing Muslim. Or say I'm a hijab wearing Muslim. But preferably, no. So far as say you're Muslim, the day nature say you're Muslimah. It's your hijab, your dressing. And no nature say you're Muslimah. It's first of all also a symbolize. It's a symbol of telling the world say you're Muslim. And secondly, also, it eliminates fashion competition. Yeah, one say, we are great competitors, especially when it comes to our dressing and other stuffs. And she said, oh, hijab na, and I said, oh, yeah, hijab wearing Muslim na. There is nothing like competition between you and your other sisters, because a hijab, we all wearing it. Whether you like it or not, you have never sure how expensive your hijab is.
So in quotes, our other religious bodies. No?
Yeah, do you get it?
So it's just trying to take us from them.
Yeah.
And then say, "Na ma bebre ba, we are she. Me know it's we meet me. I say, come meet me. I said your moon say.
Yeah.
But trying to just bring out ourselves as hijab is not anything. I say. To show us like the difference between these two.
And you know, ladies too, sometimes we have different kinds of attitudes. Do you get it? Fine, you can be from a wealthy house or from a wealthy home, putting on different types of clothing and other stuff. You wouldn't know what you'll be doing in order to hurt someone or to help someone. Yeah. So yeshe hijab na enye se obu aha oni bi and enye se obu aha obi, but we want all of us to be equal.
Sure.
Do you get it? In the face of Allah and in the face of Muslims and people around us. Do you get it? And the third essence too is a boy who bind a free or in all like all. Yeah, but when they say, yeah, how are they going to see me? When they say Islam, in order for me to protect Islam or my religion, I shouldn't even go closer. Sure. Do you get it?
It's like seeing a hijabi in a club. It's weird.
No.
How can you wear hijab to a club?
Something like that.
It's trying to say, I said, hijab ninti. Baby, and how bit me up on. I take you back from that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you can go on if there is more. You can.
Oh, there's more. And when him say, hijab also talks about our dignity.
Sure.
Yeah. It tells people how we conscious of our private lives.
Okay.
And Islam too as well. Me hijab no, though I mean, can I say my sisters out there have so many types of hijab according to their own ways, but we have a normal way of wearing the hijab. If you put on the hijab now, even a guy feels shy to even approach you. Do you get it? Because of how you've been dressed. Do you get it? And that one too.
It's an Islam, so yeah, hijabi are a pearl because it's difficult to mind deep pearls. Like you can say deep, serious because it's all about bow and chain. It's difficult. You need to be a watch it share or told by and easy to come to. It kills fashion trend. And let me show you hijab. When you happen on maybe I'm trying to go with the fashion flow and then we have this one has come, so I'm trying to buy it. The hijab, it's afraid BB you're kind of saying, there's a name for it. This satin dress and be high waist trouser it's a whole lot, so it takes us away from fashion trends. It takes us it protects us, it signifies our dignity, like a dignity as Muslims.
Please, the word hijab, the founder is a female called Nazma Khan.
Okay.
She's a Bangladesh, but now lives in America.
Okay.
Yeah. She founded the World Hijab Day in the year 2013. Yeah, and the event took place on February. It took place on February 1st. That is 2013, and more than 140 countries partook that walk. And the main purpose for the walk was to encourage women of all religious backgrounds to wear the hijab and have experience of how it is with regards to the discrimination, how it feels when you in a hijab, and so many things.
That's terrorist quote.
Yeah.
Thing.
And what made came in for the World Hijab Day was she was accomplished, as I said, and during her time, she was 11 when she went to UK, that's America, or yeah, something like that. And she was the only one wearing the hijab in her school and other stuff. So people were calling her Osama bin Laden, even so friend or Al Qaeda and other stuff. It's feeling so weird. Yeah, and I know who say, what's wrong with these people? Doesn't mean say me a tourist and I said so it got to some time we school not only Juma just because of how people see her. Until she took it upon herself, say Obama the word you know when they say hijab no, she's not being oppressed. Obian forcing say on she hijab. Do you get it? But in order to bring her religion out for people to see how it is, her dressing and other stuff, she has to do it. So she started mobilizing some youths, especially some Muslim youths, to partake in this work. And Alhamdulillah, the first work too was successful. So she got so many sponsors, other stakeholders who are willing to help and other stuff. So that's how it started.
Thanks a lot on it. It's like yeah, my mana any I see for months, you know. I say World Hijab Day, you know. A sister be a friend and Nasma Khan. Our free Bangladesh. Ha. I say what 11 years non any parents about you can't say New Bronx, that's New York. Omokoye no ononkwa na ye obabe si awoye de ononkwa na na she veil no. Na that time so na make you can say 9/11 issue yaba bebrebe. Inzi ononkwa she veil you definitely ninja terrorist den. We are middle school ye mo ye ankosi ada no de court tertiary. Tertiary so kwene no Osama bin Laden fense nyo ba Osama bin Laden no. Inzi and send in order to just create that awareness, say Islam no, and I say being in the hijab no doesn't show say we a terrorist. She tried to bring out this World Hijab. They seen a bay and crofobet a hijab nasi. Inti wagada mark Accra Umeko streets just to show they just that they would a Muslim kana won't because say the way I target or bad a Muslim for some way a terrorist near and she just try they just that day just try it and see how the feeling is.
Now, non-hijab Muslims and non-Muslims too.
Yeah, it's cut across with the way a Muslim or the Unguville. So mentioned earlier, say Muslims be a house. She's a hijab wearing Muslim. Obuso also a non-hijab wearing Muslim. So the way hijab we a Muslim now you a non-hijab Muslim. Just that day, just try wearing the veil and see how the feeling is. And then we are non-Muslim now also come more kika. In your maybe you just try to wear it and just have a feel of it. And no, she did it. She had a lot. She like about 140 countries participated in it. And I think over the years now, the numbers keep increasing. I think some year, I think 2016, she got about 150 full countries partaking in it. Yeah. And now it's about 180 or plus partaking in such that work. She did it, and I think she has had a lot of this, and it has had a great influence on a hijabi and to even the Muslim community. It's that's the essence of the hijab, World Hijab Day, as she has mentioned. So we'll just let her go through
please, as I said, now first one World Hijab Day, now oboy non-Muslim, non-Muslim lady be taught say SMS me and me try na me go hijab. Said the bear miss me not feeling and other steps. No, a middle level school. A student as a being. Ain't go hijab no alright. So ko YouTube no ko share how to put on the hijab and other stuff. Ain't oko drew the train station or baby a ojina e fan train cafe bi ho. So she thought of resting or resting before the train. They be oko but that time no ogu hijab no oko drew ho no be any ho. Clean and be catch and say, please, you're not meant to be here. Me patro free her. Aha yen mom will be say anything emra into free her. No be a queen and so when him say on to idea p. So she was like wow. Because I always come here. And then na mashe hijab on inti o because ya treme. Meaning Muslims face a lot when it comes to discrimination.
Lots of emotional trauma.
Sada no who say ade na say you treat some Muslim ladies esa. So no on your tourist too. But hijab ne keke wa shema to say ye pamone cry free common cafe. Inti ofri ho ema ono so be ka omo mobilize youth no. Fine, alhamdulillah. I learned she's now a Muslim. Yeah. You can see say discrimination there and there, but as time goes on, alhamdulillah, as I say, it's reducing. It's really reducing.
Okay. We would make our listeners have a feel of the World Hijab Day, the story behind it. So we are going to just play a part of it so that listeners, if you are lucky, we would even play the full video for our listeners to also have a feel of the World Hijab Day, the story, if most of you haven't been online to go check the video. And so if we have part of the video and I say full video, a feel of what the lady went through and then a story behind the coming into force of the World Hijab Day. And see.
Hassana Ibrahim Adongo Nimingawe Enemendabia 1 p.m. sharp our mom online radio TV.
Assalamu alaikum. I came to America at the age of 11 from Bangladesh with my family of 6 for a bright future. By the time I reached America, my parents only had $10 in their pockets. Our humble beginnings did not prevent my parents from sending me to school, but they had no idea what I was waiting for me at school, neither did I. I hardly spoke a word of English and was the only one wearing the headscarf, also known as the hijab, in the entire school. I chose to cover up, to obey my creator and make a statement about my identity as a Muslim woman, which I held so close to my heart. But I had no idea that a piece of fabric on my head would cause me so much pain for the next several years. I was discriminated both verbally and physically. I was called names such as Batman and Ninja. At one point, both inside and outside the school. I was so scared I used to enter the school from the boys' entrance instead of the girls. I believe I was the only girl to do so. The lowest point of my discrimination I noticed in the Bronx was not what I went through by my classmate, but rather when my English teacher started to make fun of the way I dressed. As a teacher, he was supposed to protect me and help me boost my confidence. Yet he did the opposite by crushing my self-esteem to the ground. I faced similar situations at high school, but with much more intensity. I still remember the day when a bunch of girls, they were waiting for me outside my classroom just to pull off my hijab. And of course, how can I forget the moment of being surrounded by at least 10 to 15 boys who spit and mocked my hijab. I feel so helpless and terrified. I constantly face the following question: don't you ever dress normal? Constant discrimination continued throughout my high school years. I could have dropped out of my high school, but that was never an option for me. In fact, I graduated on top of my class. Sorry. I was more terrified when I entered university during the time of 9/11. Being a Muslim in New York City after 9/11 was risky to begin with. On top of that, being a hijabi was a direct sign saying she's a Muslim. I constantly lived in fear as I was called names such as Osama bin Laden and terrorist. And of course, I could never avoid those stares as if I was from a different planet. I even got chased a few times on the street. It was a total nightmare. Fast forwarding a few years, on October 1st, 2010, I launched an online hijab store called StunningHijab.com. One of the aims of my business was to serve others. I wanted to have a support system where Muslim women could share their hijab experience. Shortly afterwards, I started to receive emails from women across the globe. I specifically remember this 14-year-old girl named Aliyah from UK. She wrote me an email explaining how her classmate chewed gum and spit at her hijab, and it became a laughing matter just because of her hijab. I also received countless messages from women who got fired from their job and was rejected at their job interviews just because of their hijab. After reading all these messages, I was able to relate to them, sympathize with them, and knew exactly what they're going through. During the summer of 2011, after receiving many messages from women across the globe with similar situations, I kept on thinking, how can I help these women? How can I help myself? That's when the idea of World Hijab Day came to my mind. I thought if I could invite women in all faiths, Muslim and non-Muslim, to walk in my shoes just for one day, perhaps things would change. I want to bring this idea to life. So I created a website called worldhijabday.com along with the Facebook fan page. I launched them on January 21st, 2013. My message was simply to invite women in all faiths across the globe to wear the hijab just for one day on February 1st, 2013. Within just 8 days, I got responses from women from 67 countries worldwide, including the United Kingdom, Australia, Nigeria, Indonesia, Pakistan, Sweden, Albania, Denmark, and Mexico. World Hijab, women from various religious backgrounds, including Jewish, Christians, pagans, atheists, Wiccans, Rastafarians, Mormons, and many more responded to my call. I was able to translate the World Hijab Day poster in 23 different languages, including Dutch, Croatian, Indonesian, and Burmese. World Hijab Day was featured on mainstream news media such as BBC, Al Jazeera, Huffington Post, and many more. World Hijab Day was a huge success as women from different faiths joined hand in hand in solidarity to support millions of women who choose to wear hijab on a daily basis and live a life of modesty. Let's hear some of the responses from World Hijab Day participants. Carrie Jo Stewart from Canada wrote, Emma, my 8-year-old daughter said she got called names, but she kept on wearing the hijab. It didn't seem to bother her. We're Christians, but love our Muslim sisters. She wants to involve her school next year. Diana Austin, a pagan background, wrote, some of my friends and I have taken a vow to wear the hijab for a year and a day. It is to honor women around the world who wear them every day. Tia wrote, I greatly respect women who wear hijab every day. I found it quite comfortable actually. I'm still confused, however, as to why some people seem to equate hijab with oppression. I found nothing oppressive about covering my head at all. On the contrary, it was liberating not to having constantly worry about my hair. Joe Galvez, a Catholic from the Philippines, wrote, it's commonly believed that wearing a veil is a form of sexual discrimination. I didn't find it to be so. To my surprise, the veil was strangely liberating and an apologetic form of self-expression. World Hijab Day has helped many Muslim women embrace the hijab for a lifetime. As Sister Natasha expressed, World Hijab Day was the encouragement I needed to wear hijab. By next World Hijab Day, I'll be proud to say that I've been a hijabi for a year, inshallah. Before I end my talk, I would like
Sharp our mom online radio TV.
That was the video, the story behind World Hijab Day, and I know a lot of you have been teary because being a hijabi and then being oppressed at that young age, and then being disrespected, humiliated at that age, wasn't something easy. But she decided to go against all the odds and then come out with her story, and in doing that, others came out with their story too, to also talk about in order to motivate others. And alhamdulillah, as we heard and then saw, it has been a successful something, and then people are patronizing the World Hijab Day. So if we the Muslims are partaking in something of this sort, you should know that yes, this is the reason behind we taking this initiative to also help our community, to also tell our communities that being the hijab is not an oppressive something. It's an honor to us, and so we are going to follow it and give it the needed attention and the needed what do we call it the needed support in order to make this thing a dream come true, and also to get our young sisters and other sisters who are not in the hijab to also follow us, because it's liberative. Come on, whilst you can just get something, a piece of cloth, something simple to wear, and then go about your daily routine. It's really liberating. So that's the Hijab Day story we just said. So without wasting much time, we will just go back to the studios, and then we would continue with a little few things remaining for the program to come to an end.
Sister Hassana, please, with regards to her mission, her mission was to fight against discrimination through education and awareness. So that was what brought by the World Hijab Day, inviting the Muslims and the non-Muslims, the non-hijab wearing Muslims to fight against discrimination through this awareness. So I think it's really making an impact.
Sure. Because right now almost everybody, I think the whole week social media has been
about. You know what? One secret thing about hijab, I don't know if you've observed it. It's like Christians are even trying to put on the hijab. Yes. My school, for instance, a lady can come to you and say, "Oh, Rahima, I'm in need of a hijab. I just want to wear the hijab for a day and other stuff," and it's really helping. It's really seriously. And as time goes on, I think we are going to get a lot of Muslims
join us with this hijab thing. So Kumasi, Ghana and Kumasi, we are all going to take the walk. But I think we are going to stress more on those in Kumasi here right now. So we are going to take the walk, the Hijab Day walk. Can you tell us the day this one is going to fall on for the World Hijab Day walk in Kumasi here?
Inshallah, it's going to be Sunday, 4 February. The World Hijab Day is 1st February, that is on Thursday. And considering the students too, not all of us can be able to make it. So we thought it's wise to let it be on weekends. That's Sunday, 4th of February, at Kumasi Central Mosque. That's where we'll be starting, from Kumasi Central Mosque to Asim, Wayek, K-Pole, to Zongo Police Station, and from Zongo Police Station to Ababu Station, from Ababu Station to Central Mosque as well. That's for a socialization, for a talk and everything.
That's going to be a lot. And see, young Crawford Monty, but we would just elaborate on. Let's say, you walk no. The World Hijab Day near 1st February, but a year school some. Juma Sam Ninyama Pepe Bentino. Ya Shada say the Danube call a 4th February. that is
Sunday.
Abro bia ofi no sinebe ya ebe work na mo bia e etimi participate ni ebe nya dom ama my den o metu Islam and o propagate Islam in the highest order. In ebe da no Sunday ni ebe da ni ebe started from Central Mosque. Take the streets of Abo.
No, ebe shall say from Central Mosque to Wayek,
okay,
to Kepole, Zongo Police Station.
Okay.
Meaning from Kepole to Obefa Jubilee Park, Prempeh Assembly Hall, Zongo Police Station. Namaba na Yaba rather. Nearba Ababu Station. From Ababu Station to Central Mosque again. It wouldn't be just a walk, but we'll be writing some messages on some piece of papers, something like that.
Show the world what this one entails.
And it isn't about showing off. No, we want others to be proud of us.
Yes.
We want others to see that we're not being oppressed wearing the hijab.
We are proud being
in it. When they say we say Hassana say
on say shoe bebe we go hijab then
who obi say share so by a person who say yen share so since a part of our religion there say a must must say the be bit me educate or more but entry man so no more asem here they say ye name that ye be free. What about our incoming generation? Fine, Kumasi nya experience this work, but I think say you shall say this year, inshallah, as time goes on, and also said that Muslimah also, so all both countries need dia, about me about Ghana, the account inshallah.
No. See, what one it off of a break? She has just mentioned a whole lot. The work is going to be massive, from Central Mosque to a whole lot. So we are getting some few comments from listeners. This one is from Jibril Tahiru, and he says good afternoon. And we've got Ishaq Aidu saying assalamu alaikum. He's greeting us. And then Jibril Tahiru says, I'm from Ghana North, living in Italy. MashaAllah, Allah bless you all.
Amen.
Ishaq Aidu says, thanks be to Allah for such a milestone. I now call them Imam, even though it's known to be Mam. Ali Kojo says, oh, network, he's trying to get in touch. I'm sure he's enjoying the whole thing and he wants to get in touch with us, but the network is very poor. We would read the comments as it comes and then continue with the program. And so it's going to be something massive. After all the works, we are going to we are going to go back to Central Mosque, and then we'll get a whole lot of talks from our what do we call our sheikhs, our heads of
our
Islamic,
mothers who are stakeholders.
So we are going to get a massive talk. After all the massive work, we are going to get a talk on hijab and a whole lot. And then I got this that item 13 is really going to
inshallah
be Sister Khadija is going to sponsor everything. So and if you think you are coming to take the walk and get stressed and you think you want something to just listen, don't worry, come item 13 is assured. So as we I think we are nearing the end of the program. It's been an honor, and then it's been nice getting you into the studios to have this talk. Without wasting much time, would you we would want you to give us a closing remark, and then if there are people you want to give your shout outs to, we would give them out, and then the program would come to an inshallah.
But before the closing remarks and the shout outs to, I want those our listeners to see the relevance of this work. First of all is to remind those around us, I mean the Muslims and the Muslims, to see how hijab is to us, how we see hijab and how they see hijab to be too. Do you get it? Yeah. You know, we have different meanings of hijab as others see it and how we see it. In Krofon, when they say, and yes, say na etie, omokwa esimo omunche, omumbo mayafi, omumbo dukune, other stuffs. But yeni na ye hijab no ewe uniform na ye sha. Unkofobe when they say and etie. Now secondly, no so as a best serve as an opportunity to remember and to honor our heritage. Yeah, it's very, very important. They say, yeah, they are two ama ya babeto. Then ye actually say, yeah, ye niaji the omot two my. And yes, and can you yeah.
What our forefathers I would say left behind, and what we are also doing to push what they have done.
Yeah. And to remind ourselves about the benefits of wearing hijab. Yeah, for all occasions. Men can say, I'm a student, into my mention, I'm a you get it. Yeah. The benefits of wearing hijab for all occasions are very, very necessary. And that to know how we can make a change in our various lives with this hijab. Because a hijab, so far as I am Muslim, as a community, baby, I would say, as a like who make a good impact. Sure. You have to be a role model. Yeah. Seriously. What do you say? You feel cry at least. It shouldn't be so yanka say not the be now she hijab. That be let's all try. So be make positive influence on others. Yeah, in order to be a role model. Yeah, we all striving for Jannah. So as she just said, I don't know what can the work shouldn't just be that we are just taking the work. We want to make a greater impact, and in making the impact, it shouldn't just be about the streets. Be what do we call it? Somebody who propagates it in your dressing, in your speech, in everything within your community. Be the role model within your community. Get somebody on board. Get a non-hijabi on board to be a hijabi. And I know the blessings coming with it is very immense, massive, very immense. So okay. Please, others are getting us twisted. They're saying, why should ladies be walking in the streets, telling people to wear hijab and other stuffs? Fine, we can't do everything, but ye per se ye bibi kakra. Hijab na ye share aqua bonte no enye something na ye share trust ye wontare and I say ye hijab. There be ya boy ye nuanom. Obu ha school mu ofere so obeshe. Maybe baby a onu onpakoni free no. Yen share. So we have to consider our individual differences. Yeah. Say obi a share. Intime so far as I'm a Muslimah no so the SMS share. And yes say nkofo ka say yenja na nyoma but yes shema yeah for the betterment of Ghana and Kumasi as well too. Yeah yes the be ya nkofo be say Muslims yes ye ni sa kwa. Yes we betimi aye bibi on our own. Do you get it? And yes, I are reluctant. Say they be not Christians and also other religious bodies no yes we try. Dear neighbor yeah, among crown or moon so who say, oh, we know that yes sisters and I am a minimum yes papa. They say is ongo obia try so be now for new sisters. Yen ye we no said about almost fa and come lifestyle. They say who goes on like say they see who's going yes and it's TBM.
Yeah, more dinner when you declare.
Ain't yen try. Yent mean your crowd, a yen try no be who say yeah kakra. And yenny painting so na ye na ye minty. Into your shock a crowd woman. Now so bet him the abua fabua where you come see hijab day no. Names mean yes access.
And our mothers, you are not left out. Me pacho way and ya maba way juma. Mame for 1 year, Munina Mutimi by joining here to make this. We are doing it to break the scare. The persecution young ones who are trying to be Muslims are facing. And you all should partake in this. Mama making this one a success. We are breaking all the scare associated with wearing the hijab, the shyness, everything associated with wearing the hijab in Ghana, to be precise. Inti yamwana programme and yet successful. Inti ye calling on all stakeholders, helping hands. Munyina mama bwa sinebe program that the work is going to be very successful. It could be through not just monetary. It could be ideas. It could be the little resources you have. Anything just to make the program a success. And we are calling on all stakeholders, all Muslims, all even non-Muslims who are even if your cry, we are ready to accept it to make the work a successful one. And see, our sister has really made this program a success. Yeah, we were expecting another person to come, but I think she has done the work for the other sister, and this program has really been successful, as I would say. Yeah, the for us to say, your program Inti say America crowd honum say bet me ama etie for any some more question be am person mo put here longer. Your studio lines no e be 0246 75 11 75 and it was 0264 48 78 48 and I was 0200 77 3367. You can either WhatsApp us or you can call us for the program, and then we would answer the questions as it comes. I don't know if other comments has come. We would just read it to our listeners too, and then continue with the program. See, these questions we are on 24% or more questions about friend numbers here. Mabu boy, sinebea ye be jo more questions than I answer more answer na program no abanewie. See, comments ni be that sober. If obviously network is driving now, okay, alhamdulillah. What about those who wear trousers with small konkonsa hijab? Oh, I think we discussed it earlier on. Say the hijab shouldn't just be the covering of the head, and also just the piece of cloth on your.
Please to elaborate on what he said. Yes, Rama hijab no, and yes sir. Obeye trouser na ansate na why hijab kitu e bi there be hijab no there say a year about your outfit. Make us say uye kromoni enti uchi ho na say mekata there be o outfit any kwan say o shirt trouser and a skirt titi na wabodu kan na say why hijab ni na enye. Yes remo ayenim say e bi move for say on try say on be ye the year kind by yenim say enye easy dey but you should try. Yenina enye easy my wear something very very open. Anyone say yes something tight. No one put you on the hijab and no. Trousers same na need obet machine indoors but Mr. Mumu Pia Mum Fabibi kakra engusu na munye hijab na enya fema.
I don't know Bra Mohammed, I hope say o question now obisa no. Yeah, answer though. I hope the question now will be any answer ma. Question now say what about those who wear the trouser without small konkonsa hijab? It's as a questions no ya trying to cry a bit ma bio and a comments no ya kindly baby ya can unity yes ma other program ya other you can say programs and saying ye na ya ma program number and so that yeah other ones never. So alhamdulillah, we've had a successful program today, and then we would as the questions has been exhausted, none has come at the moment, so without wasting much time and for other programs to also continue, we would come to an end with the program that's Idol Muslimah. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Please, with regards to work, if you have any difficulties, you call me. My number is 0245 95 15 18. Obo ha onim location to the Central Mosque. Obo nso onya bibia emfa ho. Inti my number bi am 0245 95 15 18. My name is Rahima Al Hassan. And I open bia frame na me share say betimi I make arrangements with regards to the work. Why?
I like the costume is going to be any cloth black and white, but only be you can just wear anything.
Yeah, for sale.
And the package is very normal. Bema can't say be a hijab, cover a man for hijab or something.
Yeah. Inshallah, it's going to happen.
Okay, inshallah.
Yeah. Don't worry.
We've come to the end of the program, so we wouldn't waste much time. Thanks a lot for listening to the program. And then inshallah next week we will be back online with Idol Muslimah. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi. Thanks again Sister Rahima for honoring our invitation.
You're welcome.
So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Hassana Ibrahim Adongo Nimindawe Enemendabia 1 p.m. sharp Ewo Mam Online Radio TV Unlimited Dawah Ilallah Online Dawah for Allah's sake. online radio and TV still with DAWAH fikasiem.
Now what you wait and now what you wait, dear. For a video to MAM online radio and TV.
MAM online radio and TV still with DAWAH fikasiem. MAM online radio and TV still with DAWAH fikasiem. MAM online radio and TV still.